children are made to give polio drops is not the government of Hong Kong. It is given by the Japanese government because Japanese suffered from this illness and they lost a huge number of people through the process. So since then, they wanted to give in charity to everybody. Right? So the drops were given free. In India, twice a year, Japan is supplying to the Indian government, so all over India, every child is given polio drops, free. When the Taliban government approached Japan, asked them, our children are dying, could you please give us these polio drops so we can save our children? Out of every 5 child, 3 will die. This is a ratio. Out of 5 child in a house, or in a community, whatever, 3 will die because of this polio attack. When they asked Japan, please, Japan refused to give. He said, no, 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 America has put embargo on you, we can't trade with you. Come on, this is out of human care. My children are dying. Imagine if you are the father or a brother, where you see your own child die before your very eyes, one by one, because the world is ignoring your needs. How do you feel? Okay, so they refused to give, fine. After 6 months from this embargo, the Japan refused to give. Some Japanese professors went to Afghanistan to inspect the site of this Buddha statue. So these guys told the Taliban government, we will pump in the money to refurbish the statue and to maintain the statue. And the Taliban government got very furious. You know why? You didn't want to give us a polio drop to save our children, and you want to come and maintain a statue that is lifeless? So what they did the next day, they took the bomb, boom, brought it down. They said, okay, because it is there you want to spend, we'll destroy it. That's not a religious move. That was an emotional move. For your information, the oldest scripture for the Sikhism, you know Sikh people? They wear this turban, the Indians, you know, they wear. In the past, there were a lot of policemen. That's why we get the name Achar, because our forefathers were policemen. That's how we came to Hong Kong, through the British. These Punjabis, they have a sacred book. And the oldest book, Granth Sahib, that book is, till today, is maintained and guarded in Afghanistan. So if the Taliban government wanted to destroy this, or any religious image, they should have gone and destroyed the book. Why the book is still there? There are still Christians who live there.
The statue can be reconstructed, but the book, if it's destroyed,
it's gone. Till today it's protected. It was protected then by the Taliban government. It is not protected by Karzai government. So the fact of the matter is, these guys were promoted in the wrong path. Number one. Number two, as soon as America waged the war against Afghanistan, they immediately switched all the Taliban website out of existence. You know that there was actually a Taliban website called www.taliban.com, where you can go in to see what they are doing, what the government is doing. Everything you need to know about Afghan, it was there. I used to go into this website very frequently, and I used to download a lot of materials from there. How they organize in governments, because I had a friend from US who was working for an organization called Benevolent. Have you heard of this? This is a Muslim organization. What they do is they go to these affected areas of the Muslim countries, teach the men how to earn a living. By plantation, by agriculture, by fishing, whatever. And my friend who went over there, that's when they finished teaching these people. And he was telling me, even after the embargo of America on these people, now they started to rebuild the economy. Because a lot of Muslims funding the, for the commerce, a lot of Muslims volunteering, leaving their jobs for 1 month, 2 months on non-pay leaves. They go there to teach them. That's when America bombarded. So the ultimate motive is not to eradicate Taliban. Is to eradicate the growth of Islamic Sharia. See how devilish they are. They played a beautiful game. Before they played this dirty game, they built the foundation. Oh, Taliban this, Taliban that, Taliban this, Taliban that. So you now come to a point of convincing yourself, yes, Taliban have to be attacked. So they won, and before they did that, the 9/11 took place, which till today there is not a single proof that Afghani did that. Not a single Afghani was a suspect. Am I right? Then why do you attack Afghan for? Most of the people, they put the 19 suspects were either coming from Jordan, Saudi Arabia, or Egypt. So why did you go capture these countries? Why go for Afghanistan? So we understand the motive is not to go after these people because this thing never existed. This Al-Qaeda they're talking about, to me, I very seriously doubt it exists. And this is how they play this game. It's nothing to do with religion. They want to control the resources, they want to control the people. At the same time, they don't want to go in and fight the people on their own. So they capture everybody. UK was in, France was in, Australia was in. So what they'll do, they'll push all these fellows first, and America will stand behind, seeing them die. And then once things are clear, then America will tell them, okay, now you can go, we can maintain stability now. What stability did they give? Till today, women are wearing veils, right? Till today in Afghanistan, despite the fact Taliban is no longer in authority, why are women veiling themselves? Because that is their culture. That is their religion. Why don't they just remove and say, okay, Taliban is no longer there, yes.
But they say that before Taliban was captured Afghanistan, the women did not wear the veils. But they only wear it after the Taliban